Golden State is absolutely beating the Grizzlies tomorrow night. Memphis stinks. I told you last Thursday, Timberwolves were my favorite bet of the regular season in that game on Thursday night. And Memphis looked great in the game until they didn't. Just like the next night against Denver. Memphis looked great until they didn't. The Memphis Grizzlies are the Western Conference version of the New York Knicks, and the Knicks are only the 3 because they play in the East and not the West. They can't beat good teams. Golden State's a good team. Like, Golden State money line will be in a lot of parlays for me coming up tomorrow night. And then the Warriors will be the 7 seed and play the Houston Rockets, the 2 seed. And Houston had a great regular season, and that series would be so much fun. Udoka and Steph Curry. Rockets, Warriors with the history between those two franchises. Houston's got the youth, but Golden State's got the vets. Like, that, in all honesty, is cinema. Rockets versus Warriors. Also, Golden State, pending health, like Curry's healthy, Butler's healthy, etc., the Warriors will 1 billion% be favored in that series against Houston. Not even a question. So Golden State wins tomorrow night. Golden State's the 7. Like, that market opens, Warriors, Rockets first round. Golden State has a minus. Anyone want to bet the Rockets in that series? So yes, Golden State lost yesterday. But Golden State also won because they get the Grizzlies and then they get Houston en route to a probable second-round matchup with the Los Angeles Lakers. And I think the Lakers will beat the Wolves. We'll talk about that series coming up later this hour. On the Clippers, though, 5 seed will take on Denver. Now, Denver has the best player in the series in Nikola Jokic. Denver has the best player in the world in Nikola Jokic. But, I mean, did you really expect to turn on You Better You Bet today and hear me, and I'll speak for Femi here also, Femi will give you his opinion in a second, hear us say, after what we've said previously the last couple weeks about the Nuggets pre-firing of Michael Malone, that we're going to like the Nuggets in this series against the Clippers? No way. Denver does not play defense. The roster around Jokic is not great. And do I need to remind everybody, like, they did just fire the coach. And Ty Lue, again, as the Clippers have kind of very quietly sauntered through, like, the NBA here for the last, 6 weeks to 2 months, 18-3 in the 21 games, final games of the regular season. Lest we remind everybody, Ty Lue is one of the best coaches in the NBA. When Kawhi Leonard's healthy, he's absolutely the best player on a championship. He abused Jimmy Butler yesterday. Butler's a great defender. He's absolutely the best player on a title-winning team. James Harden doesn't have to be the alpha. He doesn't have to have all that pressure on him. Zubac is unbelievable. The Clippers are awesome. Now, I don't know if they can beat the Thunder, but I'll tell you what, you're Oklahoma City. I guarantee you they'd rather see Denver in the second round than the LA Clippers. The Clippers won yesterday because the Clippers are going to beat Denver in that 4-5 series. And the Warriors won despite the loss because they'll beat Memphis tomorrow night. They'll put on the blue suede shoes. They'll board the plane, touch down in the land of the Delta Blues in the middle of the pouring rain, and send the Grizzlies home. And then they'll be a favorite against the Rockets, and I don't want to bet Houston in that series.
I am sitting here on April 14th, and I am telling you, the Los Angeles Clippers and the Golden State Warriors will meet in the Western Conference Finals. The Clippers, I have not been in on this team during this whole Kawhi run. This year is different because Kawhi looks like the Kawhi who's a 2-time Finals MVP. This team is loaded. They are versatile. James Harden, one of the great point guards of this season so far, he's not going to be asked to do all the things that he needs to do in a playoff series. Zubac has made a quantum leap this year, and he's a big to where when they face teams like the Denver Nuggets, you can throw him on Nikola Jokic. When they face in the second round the Oklahoma City Thunder, what's OKC's issue? They don't have a whole lot of size. That's why they went out and signed Isaiah Hartenstein, and that's why they needed Chet Holmgren to come back from injury. Guess what? Zubac is a lot to handle down low, and you might think that I'm crazy. If you've been watching Ivica Zubac this year, this dude is like an all-star level big guy. And on the other side, how about the pedigree team? How about the Golden State Warriors, who, yes, everyone is concerned they now have to play an extra game in the play-in tournament. And I'm a little bit concerned as well, but I don't think it's going to matter. Because as long as they avoid injury, they'll beat the Memphis Grizzlies. As long as they avoid injury, they'll beat the kids, the Houston Rockets, who are the 2 seed. And give me Warriors-Lakers, a series that I think that we have been destined to get this postseason. I like Golden State in that matchup because I think they're just a little bit more versatile and a little better defensively than the Los Angeles Lakers. And I do believe we will get in the Western Conference Finals Warriors v. Clippers, and it'll be the Warriors who advance to the NBA Finals. Been saying it for a couple of months now. Golden State, despite the setback, is going to the NBA Finals when they beat the Los Angeles Clippers. We are 10 toes down here on You Better You Bet.